called it quits. He retired.
Yep, it's a wrap. It's an official wrap. The last time we saw him was that middleweight championship fight where he beat Michael Bisping, became middleweight champion, and then now we're never going to see him again.
What'd you think, man? It was just like one of those things, man. I'm going to go out on a high note, and put this thing behind me and, open up 10 schools in Canada.
He should have retired to me right after the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why drag it out? Why have all this conversation?
I think he was looking for one more big payoff. I think he was looking
Who would have been a big fight for him? Conor?
Anderson Silva.
I would have loved that fight.
Yeah. Anderson Silva, I think, is the fight that he was looking to get. And that would have been a big payoff fight, a good send-off fight that he perhaps could have won as well.
Probably would have won that one.
Maybe not. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Anderson Silva's still going strong. We don't know. But I think that's the fight he was looking for to actually cash in. That was going to be the big insurance policy. While I walk away from this thing, I know I got a 7-figure payday right here. Probably 2-3 mil for a fight like that, and put that nest egg over here and be able to just chill, man. Just chill over there in Montreal, Canada. And do the thing with all the guys. Is
that your GSP?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
My GSP.
It's not bad.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
I'm finna start doing impressions on a weekly basis.
You gonna try to get an act in Vegas?
I don't know. You know what I mean? I've been studying Sammy, and Sammy was good, man. But GSP's walking away from the game. The guy's a legend in the sport.
Is he on the Mount Rushmore? That was a question a lot of people had this week. People call him one of the greats. Is he on a Mount Rushmore? Would he be in your top 5? What do you think about GSP's career overall?
GSP is, he's been in wars, man. He's beat guys that, a lot of people thought could go out there and beat him, could go out there and, manage him, could go out there and out-wrestle him. GSP is a guy who, he doesn't have a wrestling pedigree or anything like that. He doesn't have an Olympic gold medal or anything like that. He's not a, Division I, grappler or anything like that. But when GSP go out and perform, you would never know it. When he go out and, take on wrestlers, like the Matt Hugheses of the world, he could actually, get in deep and out wrestle these guys, and then from a stand-up perspective, he's always, I think GSP was, I think GSP was a step ahead of, time as far as, the UFC fighters. I think his style that he brought to the game at that point in time had, revolutionized a little bit. It had advanced a little bit as far as his technique and what GSP would come out and do with guys. That's just my opinion. Of course, the game always catch up with you. It always speeds up. But I think GSP should definitely be on the Mount Rushmore of the UFC. I think so, just my opinion.
And what do you think, though, about his last fight? Do you think that was a good way? I mean, even though he won the championship, some people say, well, I mean, he looked good. He didn't look great. Do you think that was a good way for GSP to walk off?
I mean,
it's kind of reminded me of when Peyton retired after the Super Bowl, right, against Cam Newton. He didn't look great on Super Bowl, but he still won.
Well, I mean, you got to understand, man, when you're getting a little age on you, your reflexes aren't the same. GSP was very, very calculated about choosing the right opponent for that last fight. Michael Bisping just happened to be the right opponent. Take nothing away from Bisping. Bisping has been a true octagon warrior. I mean, his stats is like way up there, even though he's like John Cena. You don't think the guy's that good, but he's got all the titles. You know what I mean? So definitely I'm walking away from it from that perspective. Winning the championship. I think that's the most important thing for this guy. A lot of guys, they walk away from the game not champion. They walk away from the game bruised, battered, and torn, and just ride off in the sunset. We never hear about these guys. But to walk away as champion, your legacy is still intact. To walk away as champion, that's why I say you can, build your schools and, build a whole, new legacy of fighters, out of Canada with your stamp on them, almost like that, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, Gracie thing over there in Brazil, So right now, I think it was the perfect way for a GSP to walk away from the game. Not getting that big payday, though. I'm sure he wanted that, man. Yeah.